He would chase the kids down the street. And so I called the police officer. They came to me, spoke with me, and I gave him my statement. He went and talked to them. Second time I called again and said, "This is what's going on." He comes to me. I said, "This is the second time. What is she saying to you?" He said, "Well, she's telling me her dogs are all on a leash. You need to get proof of it next time." So I took a video of her dog across on the opposite end of the sidewalk confronting me, barking, growling, everything else. So I called the police officer. He comes once again. I show him the proof. And he said, "You know what? She can see that dog." Well, the thing is that house is quite a ways, and it's pretty far away. And, says to me, "Well, proof." So I call him here, show it to him. He says, "You know what? I own dogs. Just walk away." And that was it. So we've got a woman in the neighborhood, I don't even know her name or anything, that's lying to the police officer, perhaps because of the scanner. Like I said, I used to listen to it, and I would hear a police officer call someone whacked. So that's how everything started, is confronting a neighbor and saying, "Hey, wait a minute, this is what you said to me." And I told others, and, here you go, Robin, we're going to call and complain about you. This woman, Nancy, over the past few years, even before I moved in, has the tendency of calling the police anytime on anyone she wants to. Now, that is a crime. That is making phone calls to the police officer on something that really isn't happening. And gosh knows how many times she's done it. She has spent our taxpayers' dollars on calling and calling and calling for no reason. But instead, it's my fault the cops are called all the time. So, anyway, it's really not good. It really isn't. God knows what. Senior and disabled. She had a husband. God knows what. It's like you're in the 70s. A woman's going to steal my man. After this place, I will never live in any senior disabled community, let alone senior. So, anyway, it's gotten to the point where I don't get treatment when I need it. That someone is asking them too much for a ride to go to the doctor, or the fact that I have not had chemo. But they found an incidental finding December 4th of 16, an incidental finding of a cyst on my lower left lobe of my lung. So, and then I find out a couple months later, there's something on my kidneys. And then I'd always known about my liver, getting liver scans. And it was really not it wasn't a cyst or anything. But anyway, so I haven't been able to have MRIs done and have anybody with me to say, "Hey, in front of the doctor," so that the truth was told. I haven't been able this whole time since Samaritan to have rides anywhere. So anyway, that is what's going on. Is 11 times. I would say about 8 or 9 times. It was Jim and Nancy. And the man that called the cops, come to find out, that third day I was there letting my girlfriend use the laundry room, he actually worked in Brownsville, where she used to live, and she had 2 DUIs where she tossed her car, and definitely could have killed lots of people, to say the least. But instead of, he punishes me for having her over, that's not cool. Anyway, but that's essentially it. All these, I don't know for sure, but I'm 99.9% sure my name was also said on that scanner out of their foolishness. And it's, yeah, it goes on and on. But anyway, I did have a great day today. 2 days ago, I was given a bike. All it needed was the back tire, a new tube on the inside the tire, and I had bargained with the guy. I had a bunch of HDMI cords and stuff, and I made a deal with him that I could bring it to him this morning. He would take off that back wheel and put a new tube in there, and now I have a darn nice bike. I had to put the seat way up because I got pretty darn long legs, but I need to go ahead and take up the handlebars because I'm hunched over, and unfortunately, with the back of my neck at the base, the bone is protruding, and the lower one is protruding off to the side. So I'm going to get that checked out on this coming week. So anyway, it's all good. I have to keep my chin up, or I will end up, dropping dead, and that's not what I want, nor God, you know. And so anyway, you guys be well, and I will check back with you tomorrow.